Hello guys, this is the Terraria Expert and Sam. Welcome back to another Doom Eternal video, everyone. Welcome back. I am live on Twitch. I don't know how many of you have just seen my YouTube live stream. It was about a minute, just me saying I'm going to be live on Twitch. It's just easier than me doing a video, uploading it. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go live, because when I go live on YouTube, it's right there and people can see it. But I wasn't planning on doing anything long like this. But yeah, basically my survival line video for tonight, it's got a couple of issues, and in terms of, you know, making gameplay videos, I just thought, I'm sorry, I can't put this off for another night, so I'm just going to do Doom Eternal. Tomorrow will be the survival line video in the evening, hopefully. And yeah, I think you might know what I'm getting at here. I'm just moving my mic as well. WeGame says just watch, but a bit confused. Oh, you're just a bit confused, WeGame. It's alright, we're here. Just had to tell everyone who relies on the channel and, I don't know, has no form of idea of what I'm doing. Because I do a video, and I expect people to understand what I'm doing, but people don't. People join when I go live, and if they don't expect me to go live, they're going to miss it, aren't they, until they get a notification on their phone saying the Terraria Experts live on Twitch and all that. So, yeah, I moved up my monitors as well, and I've really messed up my microphone position and all that. Like I say, I messed it up. I don't know, my sister came in my room. Was it last Friday? Yeah, she did, and she just wrecked my setup. But yeah, welcome back to Doom Eternal. Sorry, I was about to do Survival Line tonight. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. I haven't done a gaming video for a couple of nights. I do, since I've been to Heathrow, I don't know what's happened, guys, but I don't know, I'm like, not, I wouldn't say not myself, but I'm everywhere. I'm not unorganised, but yeah, I'm unorganised. I'm everywhere. I don't know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing, but I wasn't expecting to do this tonight. This is like, literally, if you asked me about 10 minutes ago, oh, you're doing Doom Eternal tonight, I would have said, no, I'm not. Survival Island, until I figured out I've got some audio issues. But yeah, I'm just editing something on Survival Island, you know, because 6 years on, you know, Survival Island and all that, and also the moon alien stuff I'm continuing with, but also just generally, I know, out of courtesy of you guys, you know, the fun stuff on Survival Island, but it's not ready yet, so I just thought, you know what, sod this, I'm literally just going to do Doom Eternal tonight. A little bit loud as well. Oh bloody hell, going down. Sorry. Yeah, this is the level we did before Heathrow, do you remember? Yeah, oh, when was it? The 29th of August? Yeah. So that was 29th of August, that was a Saturday, wasn't it? Yeah, Saturday, nearly 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we last played Doom. Yeah, just that, you know, I've been to Heathrow and all that. I did a live stream. I have done a gaming video since I did a live stream on live stream Sunday. It was what do you call it? Oblivion. What do you call it? Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion, Cyrodiil, Imperial Towers game, meme game. I don't know what you call it. It's Oblivion, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's Oblivion. It's an Oblivion that I'm playing it. More like it's an Oblivion that I'm playing this. Yeah. Just struggling with this bloody level at the moment, so totally forgot. I was like, oh yeah, Doom Eternal, that's the fun game where I don't have to think. But now I'm doing this, idiot, and I've got to concentrate and all that. And just to stop you moaning about the difficulty, I'm on ultra violence. I wasn't expecting to do this, sorry. Last time you did this, it was before, yeah, I know WeGame, and it was quite I wouldn't say a while ago, but it was before the school started. Next time I'll say this, do a video, I'll say, oh, last time I did a Doom Eternal video was before the schools got locked down. Because the way things are going at the moment, I'll tell you. Like in my school today, and this is probably the main reason I wanted to do this live stream, just to tell you what happened today at school. Like, I couldn't tell you enough about it in my stream today. I mean, not as like sarcastic, like, oh, I couldn't tell you enough about it, I kept going on about it. I mean, like, I literally just couldn't tell you enough about it, because I did a stream today at school. I did a stream a minute ago as well. Yeah, I did a school stream. I don't know who's watched it. Apple Gaming's here. Hello, are you watching the videos again, mate? I just need Dan Rocky and Edita, and then I'll have all my fans with me. I don't know where Dan Rocky's gone. But yeah, the school live streams you did enjoy. Maybe if I do my school live streams again, I attract a certain number of people again, if you know what I mean. WeGame says, I saw your school stream, it was nostalgic. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'm back to school. Everyone's back to school. How is school, everyone? Sorry, just talking about me bloody self. Yeah, I've been in since last Thursday. Because Thursday to Friday last week I was doing an intensive maths pass thingy, intensive maths revision, because I know I failed it. Oh no, I didn't fail it, but before the lockdown in March, yeah, I didn't end up doing a due to the lockdown. Yeah, I wasn't able to you know, the way it ended, very, very sad. Yeah, yeah, I wasn't able to do my what's wrong with me? My test for maths. So I've done it literally. Did it last week, Thursday, Friday last week, and hoping I did quite well in it. Yeah, I was on the computer, so it wasn't like oh yeah, I did have a calculator, but there's all this you know, bid maths and all that, which I'm alright at. I'm alright when you've got a bid maths. Take times and then, you know, in the brackets and the bus stop method. I can't speak. Hey, you've got wings and little dings, little dings. Yeah, I had business studies today with just some teacher, Miss Jones. But tomorrow I have Mr. McLaughlin. As you all know, he's my favourite teacher in my school. You don't even know him. Oh yeah, calls me little Winky. No, I'm a joke. That's just a joke me and my dad have. You know, because I'm like the oldest sixth former. I am, you know. I was in school today, and this is what I want to talk about. You know, my school live stream. Yeah, I had to end it quick. Yeah, everyone who saw the school stream today. Yeah, I'm back doing them again because I'm back in school. But I was in the field because the other year 12s were there. Yeah, there's a massive year 12 this year, guys. Pretty much every year 12 I ever acknowledged or saw, yeah, is there. So pretty interesting, but not the one that was giving me those what do you call them, butter stares. Don't know where she is. Yeah, okay, what am I talking about? You know, when I did my prefecting, yeah, and I said oh yeah, they didn't mind me lesson them through because they quite liked me, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, we quite like you. But now it's interesting. But now I'm being embarrassing in this video. Better get me crack on. What was I gonna say? Yeah, yeah, in my school, the school stream today. Yeah, I couldn't talk about it much because my phone battery was low, so I could only stream for about 3 minutes. That's why it was short. But yeah, in my school today there was a an outbreak apparently. 2 kids tested positive for it in the school. I know. So that you can, they've got what do you call it? I don't really want to say the name of it. COVID testing in my school. I suppose they have to, because if someone comes down with it, you can't say, oh yeah, we've got to take them all the way to Liverpool Airport, Speak Airport, because that's where the closest place is to get a COVID test. I'm not kidding. So the school bus would drive them down to Liverpool Airport. Well, obviously I'd be made up. But yeah. Oh, look at that A320 Neo. Never mind that. Let me stick that up your ear. Your ear? We don't stick it up your ear, we stick it up your nozzle. Yeah, Neo. Nozzle. See the nozzle on your Neo? Oh, you've got it, mate. I mean, they'd break it to you like that. You got it, mate. You don't say, right, self-isolate for 14 days. Blah de blah de blah. If you've had it before, you can do it again. Well, I haven't had it before. Oh, okay. Why would they say that? You know what? I think I'm getting stupid, you know. I don't know what this flight's done to me from Heathrow. But ever since I came back from Heathrow, I've been unorganised. I have. I mean, if anything, I've been quite organised. We're going to school again, and with the 4K, 1 hour and 40-minute trip video I had to edit. But ever since, my room's quite tidy, but I've just had a bit of stress recently, you know, with school and all that. It was only yesterday afternoon I found out masks are now compulsory in the school. Not in lesson though. So methodically, masks are getting used. Sorry for that whistle. So that basically means, methodically means basically when, wet break, in the school, corridors, in and out of lesson, but not in lesson. But I think the thing is with this is, 2 kids tested positive, and the teachers that were teaching them had to have to self-isolate for 14. Like, I said this. I did say, as soon as the schools start to reopen, it's going to be chaos. And from, Thursday last week to, because I've been in school, haven't I, Thursday to Wednesday now. Obviously I couldn't do a Q&A Wednesday because I've been on my backside of editing recently. I'll do it maybe tomorrow. That's like a new fresh start. I haven't been on holiday this year. We're maybe thinking of Lanzarote in October. Oh, here we go again. An autumn holiday, guys. That never happens. That probably won't happen either. I say that every year. I said it in 2018. Oh yeah, might be going to Menorca again in October, guys, as an autumn holiday. And I said it last year, and it didn't even happen. I said, because of Brexit. Oh yeah. I wonder why now. You can't go on holiday this autumn 2020 because, well, the reason why we all can't. Because of the virus. Yeah. We knew you would be right about cases rising. Well, the thing is, I think they want to keep the schools open because Bolton, near Manchester, my dad made a good point. He said in Bolton, not to be I've got this meat hook, haven't I? Sorry. Not to be not politically correct here, but there's a lot of like Muslims and big families living in Bolton. It's a very what do you call it? Cultural diver, a bit like Birmingham. There's a lot of like, Pakistanis there and stuff like that. Massive families, like Italians and stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably why. But if we're gonna close the schools, we'll close the pubs before the schools, and I think we should close the. What do you think's more important, drinking, or kids at a moment having an education and having a, being in society? You know what I mean? I think obviously drinking is more important at a moment. No, I'm joking. No, drinking's more important when schools are shut to deal with the slumber, if you know what I mean. But no, they'll close the pubs before they close the schools. But personally, I think we should just keep the pubs closed. It's the key thing that's making the cases rise. But the thing is, I don't really want to keep talking about it because the news at the moment is all over it, and it's like, one little spike. They start talking about it. They need to. We can't be giving it airtime. They're giving it far too much airtime. Because apparently someone said there was only about 5 people in the entire country on ventilators. So, if you're thinking, this is a virus that kills people, social distancing, oh my god, the cases are rising here. You know what I mean? Really touchy about it. I think you need to just calm down. Be sensible. I mean, the thing is, common sense is key here. And it is survival of the fittest, in a way. Quite literally, not in a way. And obviously, my generation are letting us down. I do apologise for that. I mean, it's not me, but I apologise for that on behalf of my generation. Someone says this is getting smart. Yeah. Just wait. David, wait. David, wait. Makes meat. It makes meat. Doesn't make wheat, he makes meat. Yeah, until it gets to that. So scared of schools shut. So am I. But the thing is, I think in Bolton the schools are open, but I think things that are essential in life at a moment matter. I don't think they can afford to close schools just to get this kind of I wouldn't say last, but this first kind of stress off people's minds at a moment. Because I've had a couple of messages from you guys, We Gaming, Squid Gaming, of them saying, no, I actually have. You know yourself, you've messaged me. I know some people are just going to think, oh, is he just saying that? But no. You know who you are, if you've said it. Yeah, I've said, oh, you've been right, and you how did you predict schools would close? I didn't, I just said they will have cases rising, but you can't not expect that, if you know what I mean. You couldn't have said, oh yeah, once the school's open, the cases should not rise. If you know what I mean? That's just, you know what I mean? Not very, what do you call it? Yeah, not seeing the full picture. If you open the schools, obviously the cases will rise a little bit. But you can't blame it for that, because obviously that would happen. That's like saying, oh, you know, I don't know, a kitten. We've got a kitten, and when the kitten gets older, it will get bigger, and it will need more food, and it will cost more. You know what I mean? It's like saying that. It's like saying, well, obviously that's inevitable. That will happen. It's like open the schools, allow more things to open. I mean, all along I felt like we need to open the things that are only necessary, not pubs, clubs. I know it's part of British kind of culture, pubs and all that, but there won't be much culture left when nobody's there to open the pubs and clubs. So I think pubs and clubs should be shut until we can open pubs and clubs safely, without no hesitation of surges or whatever. Sorry, I'm talking about the virus. I just realised I hate talking about it, but my dad gets really annoyed as well when people start talking about it. He's like, I'm bloody sick of COVID. And the thing is, you've got to deal with it, haven't you? I mean, who could have predicted? But I think after this we're all going to come out as heroes. Yeah, just get on with your life, really. I think that's the only thing you can do. Not worry too much about others, but I don't know, look after yourself. I don't know. Know that? Yeah. I don't have to wear a mask in my school, don't you, Squid and Gaming? I do. That's only because of what happened yesterday, and also a teacher fell sick of it 5 days ago, but he still came in. I know, it's weird that. Well, if you think you got symptoms straight away, mate, you shouldn't be going in. Yeah. I wonder if he said to himself, I wonder if it's that what do you call it? COVID night? Yeah, that's it. No. Go into school tomorrow, have a weekend off, and then go in on Monday. And then once you're definitely certain you've got it, then stay off and let the school know about it. It's like they've done that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, when I hit these things, they go down. But yeah. What's it like wearing a mask in school? Squid and Gaming says. I know it's also fascinating because it's new territory. I mean, it's still school, but in completely different measures and rules. I was actually doing that today, because I'm doing business studies again. I've already passed business studies. I just had to say to the teacher, I know I'm having to explain to the teacher. Yeah, it's just dire incompetence in my school. They're so unorganised. When the teacher should know what they're doing, you shouldn't know what the teacher should be doing, if you know what I mean. I know it's all up in the air at a moment, but it's just, yeah, I'm not even going to talk about what happened on Monday with me. Yeah, I was in the art place, I'm going to finish off what I was going to say about business studies. Business studies, yeah, I'm in business studies. I just had to say to the teacher, Miss Jones, yeah, I'm here again because Mr. Johns wants me to do business. I actually said prefecting business studies again, and also I want to get a higher grade. And also my attendance wasn't. What did I say? Wasn't. I used a big word. I said something like my attendance wasn't a key factor last year, something like that. And she just said, "Oh, okay then, sit down for now." And I was like, "Oh, you got plans to move me already?" Yeah, my head of sixth form, Mr. Johns. Yeah, he's good, good leader. But on Monday, he seemed to have thought that I was in art. Yeah, this was after the Oblivion video. I suggested I did it in the morning. Yeah, I was in art all day on Monday, and then in the afternoon he said, "Yes, Sam, that's literally your timetable. This is a stopgap for you right now because we don't have many year 14s." And I just told my dad, and my dad was like, "No way. He's doing English resit. He's doing business studies, as you've said. Why is his whole timetable of him in the art place?" And that was literally it. And he just said, "Oh, sorry, I'd made a mistake." And they're trying to throw Dizzy at me. That's what my school do. They try and throw an easy one just to get me out. They've done that so many times, I tell you. And yeah, talk about treating people with no respect. But that's what my school do. They try and once it's your second year in sixth form, they try and haggle you. They do the haggling you. Like I said the other night in Oblivion, when I'm ready to go to college, the Metropolitan College, I will choose when I'm ready. It's like driving a car. We're having sex. Yeah, I think the two aren't linked. Two are kinked though. Oh my god, tell me about the gay kids in my bloody year 12. My year 12. Oh yeah, I'm in with a bunch of year 12s. But yeah, still got some people from 2013 year. You know, the year I started secondary school. I said that in Oblivion the other night. I have never ever moved school in the last 7 years or something. I've always been at my... What happened then? My secondary school all the time. Just a quite a flexible kind of school, if you know what I mean. It's got a good sixth form when it can be bothered to use the facilities of a kid's greatest interests at heart. But no, my school do that. They try and it's like you have all the final cut issues with yeah, I think so. I didn't get anything in the Oblivion video the other night. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's to do with like a frame rate thing, or the Elgato showing yeah, basically when I'm exporting my videos, gaming videos, I keep getting this alert on Final Cut saying error 1008 or something. Basically saying I've got a dodgy frame in the video and it can't export. It corrupts the whole file. Like on Final Cut, compound clips aren't what you think they are. They're not. Aren't not. I'm just using a double negative. Are not what you think they are. Sorry. And yeah, like it still has, I don't know, data that links to the pre-existing clip. I know it's very weird, but no. Anyway, from school to compound clips in Final Cut. See how the two are linked? Yeah, but no, yeah, my school do that. They try and once they feel, not when you feel, when they feel it's time for you to move on. Bear in mind you're in sixth form. You should be able to make your own life decisions, with obviously within reason. But no, in the school, and your future is in your hands. You know, you don't need your mum and dad wiping your backside at that age. I do. I still do. But maybe not you. Yeah. You know, you choose where you want to go. But my school, they try and do this whole thing with oh yeah, we did it last year. So we did it last year. We did it the year before in 2018 when I first did sixth form and I thought, stuff this, I'm gonna do a gap year and come back in 2019 September. I didn't think like that, but it turned out like that, as we all know, with deleting other YouTube videos. But now, yeah, interesting. But now, yeah, they try and say, oh yeah, sixth form for you, Sam. It's more like a stopgap until we figure out spaces in college for you. So we'll go home and tell my dad. And he's like, well, obviously I know myself, but I don't really want to be, you know what I mean, saying, oh no, you're wrong, Mr. Johns. You know what I mean? I don't want that. I kind of want more of a, you know, an adult's point on it, but my dad always wants me to get involved, so I always add me a little bit. Yeah, so he's like on the phone, yes, Mr. Johns, over to you, Sam. Yes, thanks, Dad. Yeah, Mr. Johns, I was very unhappy today. I know I didn't say it to your face, but I'm not happy. Over to you, Dad. Thanks, Sam. No, not literally like that, but he wants me to say something when I go in, like, just say you're unhappy with it, and it sounds better when it's coming from you, because you're the, you know what I mean, you go to the school, which is fair, you know what I mean. That's like saying, oh, such and such is bullying me. Well, how about, since they're bullying you, there's the key answer. How about you tell them, you know, tell them how it is. You don't get someone else to tell them, unless it's taken to extremes, but yeah, like, you should stick up for yourself. But yeah, obviously when you're younger it's different, but yeah. But now, is it me or are you more adult now? I don't know. What, all of a sudden I'm more adult? Oh, we're growing up, aren't we? We're growing up, aren't we? Ever since 2018, I've been more adult. Ever since 2018. I don't know what you mean. Oh, is sixth form become more adult? Are you saying, am I more adult? Or am I more of an adult because of sixth form? It doesn't make you more of an adult. Or do you mean... Oh, explain what you mean. Because I don't know. You either mean I sound more adult, I act more adult, which I don't know how you know that. But, yeah. Or either... Are you more adult when you come in sixth form? Yeah, you get... Some kids do, they think... And I'll let them off, but... In my business studies today, yeah, I was in with the last year's year 11. Basically year 12 now. Straight out of year 11. Much like last year. Towards around November, they kind of get the gist of sixth form, and some of them leave, and then some of them think, oh yeah, I'll stay on, it's alright this. But no, yeah, very immature, the year 12s at the moment. Because I'm year 14. I didn't start sixth form until 2018. They're new to it, you know what I mean, this is their first run of it. Because we were in year 12 last year. About 7 months ago they were doing their mock exams. So, yeah, straight out of year 11. And yeah, they were just saying stuff like, oh yeah, I wish I wasn't a virgin. And stuff like that. Sorry, I wish I was still a virgin. And oh yeah, lad, when I woke up last night, I was on a park bench, and I'm gonna sleep on that bench on Friday night. And they were talking about drugs and all of that, and it's nothing new, you know what I mean? Because last year, 2019 September, for year 13s now, because I was a year above them, I'm 2 years above this lot. They're not worse, but they are like that as soon as they get into sixth form. Their first, I don't know, month in sixth form, yeah, September. The way things are looking the first couple of days in sixth form, their only time in sixth form. Yeah, they are, they're like straight out of year 12. Sorry, straight out of year 11, like really immature, and you still need to understand the... Because with freedom comes responsibility, not the other way around. And yeah, we just think, oh yeah, I'm in sixth form now, I can go on my phone in lesson. Well, no, it's not like that. If you want to get treated like an adult, act like an adult, if you want to get treated like a year 11, like a child, well, act like a child then. And yeah, that's literally how it is. Not all the time, because teachers these days, they try and, they go down to the kids' level. The kids' level. And yeah. But no, interesting. I know, we gave in you in sixth form or something. I swear I saw you. No. They're all immature at that age. Yeah, they are. I mean, when I first joined year 12 2 years ago. Oh, me. I wasn't really immature, but I was with my mates Luke and Robert, and it was like, when can we have a free period? What are my ground rules? What can I do? What can I not do? So they're just exploring new territory, I think, the year 12. It's fascinating because last year I saw this, and I'm seeing it again, but 2 years younger than me. And yeah, it's kind of like, they look at me and they think, are you older than us? And I'm like, yes. Because today they said, who's Sam? And the teacher said, oh, there's Sam over there, he's year 14, he's 2 years older than you, and he's just coming back to do a bit more higher grades. Oh, sorry, did I have to say that for her? No, I'm joking. But no, I am a little bit disappointed with the inconsistency in my school in terms of acknowledging, I know, my hopes, my future in the school. They just think I'm there as a stopgap. Or it's there for me as a stopgap. It's not. But that's my business, not to be shared on the internet. But yeah, I think all schools try and do that, to be honest. But why they're trying to throw a dizzy at me and say, oh yeah, because that's what we said Monday. My head of sixth form just said, yeah, sixth form for you, Sam. It is literally, yeah, I failed English, I've got to pass in my business studies, maths, I don't know. And he just said, yeah, Sam, you're just in art all the time. You're basically an art teacher, and you're going to be there. It's as a stopgap right now. I just went home to my dad and just said, well, Dad, I didn't get my GCSE English, and he's saying I don't need to do any of the subjects that was talked about or was agreed on my timetable. My dad just sent a big letter just saying he's furious and this shouldn't be Sam's future for the next, I don't know, 12 months. 12 days more like. But yeah, I do have a timetable. Yeah, but I didn't do English today because yeah, it's all sorted now though. It was just that Monday. It was, yeah, sixth form just thought I was in the art all day. The art all day. The art all year. But now I've got a proper, yeah, it's been cleared that yes, I am viable to do business studies again, maths. If I failed the thing from Monday and Tuesday last week, say Thursday and Friday, and yeah, obviously the English resit. I haven't passed English. I took my English GCSE in year 11, 2018, and I haven't passed it since. Yeah. College is the next step, but for you it seems right. Yeah, it is. College is the next step. I know it's the next step, but I need to be in my school at the moment because plans have been made for, yeah, this term, next term, the next year. So opportunities for college are not my agenda right now. I want to try and get all my possible, because sixth form it is. You can either take sixth form in 3 ways. Just go because your mates go. 2, go because you don't really, I know, you're comfortable with the school system. And I don't know, you just want to muck around a little bit and just see what it's like. But that kind of counteracts with number 1. Just go because your friends go, and that's very much the case with 70% of them. Or 3, you go to do A-levels, and get a bit more qualification. So basically, getting your GCSE qualifications and just amplifying them a bit more, making them more pluggable and impressive. And yeah, like making them a bit more fine-tuned. So English, I got I don't know, a pass, but I want to try and get an A++ to really improve employees. But also it's good for your CV to say I spent more than 2 years in the sixth form doing wiping kids' backsides, doing prefecting, working as an art helper, went business studies. I've already passed business studies. It's interesting because all you go to school, if my audience was my plane spotting friends, I wouldn't talk about it because I have a wide audience, as we all know, but a small brain. Sorry, I have a small brain but a wide audience, so I can't speak to them properly. I just talk about school. No, I know it's all very hot topic right now. Yeah, with business studies, yeah, I've already passed it, but I want to try and get a better grade. But with English, I need to get the grade, you know what I mean? But with maths, yeah, I need to get the grade. I thought maths was functional skills. I know, because I don't know what I did in maths. I don't think it was entry level. I was quite good at maths, but I'm doing more in maths to get a bit like the business studies. I passed it, I just want to get a bit more, a higher grade on it. That's it. That is sixth form for me. A higher grade, but also I want to try and help out, be a prefector, because I know the school quite well. So I've been there for 7 years, since 2013 September, and yeah. But no, I actually asked my head of sixth form today, Mr. Johns, is prefecting, any prefecting opportunities? You know, because I did it last year, as we all know. The stories I've told you. I don't think we understand how important it is, and that. Yeah, if they knew, my head of sixth form knew that I go home, talk about this on YouTube, about how great the sixth form is laid out when it's at my interests and not theirs, and me doing my prefecting, I think they'd be shocked just how much of a I don't know, a positive role this is in my life, you know, going to sixth form and stuff. I don't know why I turned it down in 2018, God knows, but as a result of that, I've had an opportunity to have 2 more runs at it, because I missed out. I don't really need to do a gap year because I've already done it, so if anything I'm ahead of the others. But yeah, I'm basically a year 14 in a year 12 class. But at the end of the day, it's sixth form, isn't it? So kind of we all are in this together. All kind of I suppose we're all travellers. We're all adults. Yeah, I'll just give them a bit more time. It's just that, you know, the start of a year, start of a season, September it's like the all new to sixth form. It's like, yeah, straight out of year 11, we don't know what to say, what to do, what sixth form's about. Most of them go because their friends chose. Yeah, that's it. But I think around November you start to get the it starts to switch on a bit more. Like, yeah, in order for you to deserve the respect and the freedom of being an adult within the school, you've got to, guess what? You've got to behave like an adult. You can't be behaving like a year 10. And bear in mind, sixth form, basically, yeah, 17-year-olds. They had to move someone today from classroom to classroom, cooling down. I know, sixth former. Jesus. I'm not saying, oh, I'm a goody two-shoes, but let's just say I know how to behave. At my age, not my shoe size. Yeah. I like this place. It's all like Methodical. No. Ancient. It does remind me of like a blooming old Sonic game. I've said this so many times in this game. Here we are, this one little full speed. This is a hard level, to be fair. Yeah. What about prefecting? Oh no, I just asked Mr. John's my head of sixth form. It's got a really baldy head. Touch it, it goes yeah. Just yeah, it's just perfectly baldy and smooth. He's a little bit what would you say? A little bit sheepish. Like when he's wrong, he's like oh yes, I was wrong. So sorry. You know, not really like down to earth, a little bit smarmy, you know what I mean? He's a bit like that, like he never calls you by your name, he just says, oh yes, Sam, you know, in an email he just says, he will be, he is, he never refers to me as Sam, or yeah, well, ever when he's talking to me, he just never says Sam, which is a bit rude, if you know what I mean, not treating you like a person, just like, oh, I'm at a sixth form, I'm more important than you, which is a little bit, what would you say, not very meaningful for you to have confidence that a head of sixth form can't even respect his, you know, his group, so, yeah. I worry once little signs start popping up of like fatigue and sickness within like a teacher's capability of teaching, like they're using bad grammar like my English teacher was, like stuff like you wasn't, stuff like that, and wasn't doing nothing. My English teacher was saying that, and use and stuff like that, and I seen it. You know what I mean? It's like, well, you can't even speak English, and you're teaching me English. God help those bloody foreigners. Yeah, they're the real English teachers that actually teach these little like players of just Shakespeare wrapped up in their head. I think there's more to English than that. I don't know about you, but yeah. Love bad grammar. It is funny though, the double negatives they use. I think it's I don't think it's like an intelligence thing, bad grammar, but I think it's like just something that is passed on down like as like a family thing, because you don't, what I've realised with school is, and being, you know, into contact with so many people and different levels of kids and generations, is that when they use bad grammar, they never correct it. It's like muscle memory, but in speech, it's like they don't bother to correct because they've never been told to correct it in their life. They just think that's how you speak. And that, thankfully, I've been brought up to, I don't know, speak quite well, well spoken and all that. But yeah, I think it's because my dad's quite well spoken. But in terms of yeah, kids these days, they say referring to someone saying he said, instead they say he went. They said he went to me, he went, and they mean he said, or they said, they went. So they don't say, oh yes, Mr. Johns, he said. They say, the kids in sixth form, they say, oh yes, Mr. Johns, he went. He went as in went to say, but they don't correct it because they just think that's how you speak. I know that's a bit touchy on it. I shouldn't really be getting on my high horse about it, but it is. It's kind of like you know, Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? They don't even realise the. You know what I mean? Speaking sentences that aren't even. You know, they to them, they don't realise this, but to them, they know what they mean, and people who share that same lack of vocabulary understand what they mean. Because the other day I heard two girls say, I I don't want to get really touchy on it. Like you're such some academic prefecting snob, but it's kind of outside, you know, on my phone, tracking the flights and all that, because I do that in sixth form in my free periods. I've always done it. I'm always looking up until I look up at a bird and it poos in my mouth. God, I wasn't expecting to get ice cream today. It's not ice cream, it's poo. What is it? Oh, lack of taste. Oh, lack of smell. Sweaty head, cough. Oh, flipping out. Get me out of here. But no, keep your mask on when you're looking up, in case it falls off. It's more likely to fall off if you're looking up. Yeah, but no, they make these masks at the moment, but they're not like the surgical masks. So that suggests surgical masks don't even work either. If you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Sorry. They say on these, you know, these PPE disposable masks, they say not surgical masks, like almost as if like, oh yeah, they're not as secure and not as well built as the surgical masks, which is a little bit of a problem for me because it kind of gives me a lack of hope that it will do its job. And we're going through a pandemic, and it's like, oh yeah, those masks only last so long. No, those masks aren't surgical. Like, why can't the level of I don't know, quality with the masks be consistent all the way through, kind of like the PPE stuff? Why is it different quality masks? I think during a time like this, all the masks should be leveled out to be just as well filtered as the surgical masks, not like something like, oh, you know what I mean? Those masks don't really work, or oh no, you need these masks because they have a second filter option. Like, why can't the masks come with a second filter option anyway? Wouldn't that just save so much more fuss and hassle? And yeah, and what they're charging for these masks at the moment, it's ridiculous. I don't think we should be charging for masks when it's literally a public kind of need at the moment. It's like paying for parking in the hospital. You have to do it, don't you? And I think that's a sickness, that is, quite literally. Paying for masks and all that. Yeah, I don't think it's very an affordable way of I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah, it is an affordable way in that sense, but not in a very affordable way in terms of being loyal and considerate during these times. Like, oh yeah, £50 for about a pack of 20 disposable masks. But when you pay for it and take the little letter outside on how to wear it, it says not surgical. So it's like, oh, so it doesn't even do its job properly. So I spent 50 quid on a piece of fabric that doesn't even do its job. I don't know, what do you call it? The straps around the ears on the masks are glued on like some sort of art project. You know, what is this level of consistency? We're going for a pandemic. That's my argument for masks. And ta-da, there we go, done. But no. In terms of yeah, looking up. Yeah, I was watching the planes at school. I always link back to it, don't I? Yeah, two girls came past me, and they were chittering and chattering. I don't know, year 9, year 10. And all of a sudden I heard the most worst grammar. That's really bad. The worst grammar you could ever imagine. I heard a girl say, oh my god, you can't say nothing. So, not first, she couldn't be bothered correcting herself and saying, you can't say anything. She said, you can't say nothing. So she's using a double negative. But second of all, you can't, like there's no T in can't. Nothing. Like, nothing. Not in. You can't say not in. I just thought, blimey. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. Struggling to get my head round the double negative stuff, but quite funny. Yeah, it's when they say something like, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know. We went there and we didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing. Like, nothing is a negative word for a lack of action, and didn't is a negative word for a lack of action. So it's a double negative, if you know what I mean. What you should really say is we didn't do anything, because anything is a, it's not really a doing word as such, as much as doing. Didn't. Anything isn't really a doing word. It's more of just a space filler in terms of vocabulary, like anything. Anything. We weren't doing anything. We weren't doing. If you're really smart, you could say something like, we weren't doing. I don't know. Conflammatory. You know what I'm saying? we weren't doing. I don't know. We weren't doing. If you're really smart, you could say this. I don't know. Homework. Maybe you could say something. I don't know. We went out and we didn't do much. I don't know, of our desperated needs. Right, that's a bit much, isn't it? But yeah, now you know what a double negative is. Also, you know how stupid I am when it comes to examples. Yeah, you don't say stuff like wasn't doing nothing, can't do it no more. Didn't say nothing. You didn't say anything. Can't do it anymore, or went out and didn't do anything. So when they say I seen it, you seen it, you meant you saw it. I've seen it, and I don't know. What else? When people say you know nothing, you know nothing, you know nothing. I mean, you don't know anything. And all of this, and I failed my English twice. I know, can you believe it? That's what I've always said. I said in my English exam before I shit my pants. And he said shit on me ham. Tastes like it too. Oh, I had a rap in school today. Yeah, didn't taste nothing. Yeah, I don't know, I wasn't. You wasn't. Yeah, you was not. It wasn't. Oh no, that's alright, it wasn't. Oh no, it was not, but I wasn't. I wasn't. Yeah, that's alright, I wasn't. I wasn't doing that. But you wasn't. She wasn't. No, she wasn't. That's okay, but you wasn't. No, that's not right. You can tell as well, and yeah. It's kind of like other people look as well. Someone in my family who is bad grammar, and it's just like everyone cringes when they say it. It's just like, oh God, and you're married to her. Yeah. Understand now, but never have said, spoken like that. No, haven't you, wee game? No, I'm assuming you're well spoken as well. It's just in my school, my kind of area, there's a lot of lazy people who but the thing is, they can't help it, because in terms of grammar, so there's people that stutter and kind of go they can't help that. They listen to the parents who did that, and they've just brought it along with them, if you know what I mean. So yeah, in terms of bad grammar, they can't correct it because they have never had the the intention to or the need to, because they've never been corrected. Yeah, never haven't as well. Never haven't. Yeah, that's a bad one. I mean, that's a really bad one. Never haven't wasn't doing nothing. I never haven't been there before. Yeah, I have never seen it. You wasn't there, were you? You seen it? No, didn't see nothing that day. Yeah, with all of yous. And I know, I do like travel, but planes, I just can't do it no more. Dunno why. Yeah. Scare. First, he's just gonna go and get some water. Water as well. Water. I do say that though. I don't use teas at proper locations in terms of words. I say I worry about me elf. Worry about me elf at the moment. I think everyone needs to worry about their elf, and you know what I mean? I think it's bloody Christmas time. I'm worrying about me bloody elf on me shelf. You know what I mean? What are you talking about? Oh yeah. But no. Interesting. You learn from these streams as well, which is the good thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm all for kind of teaching you guys things, but obviously I don't think I'm right all the time. I don't think you know everything, because I'm still learning as much as yous. Oh, that's funny. But no, I do try and encourage good grammar. No, for you to just not just enjoy, but also kind of take away something from the stream that I know is somewhat relatable or educational in any kind of form. Yeah, it's a good thing to include and to encourage from a live streaming perspective. I'm sick of this bloody level. Whoa, okay, he's blooming awesome sometimes, but not all the time. Your 2014 videos are 6 years old now, but why not? But why not in July? Oh, because I recorded them in July 2014, my 2014 videos. But I uploaded all my 2014 videos around this time September, like most of them, like Holiday, Skyrim. So it kind of looks like, whoa, you started YouTube 6 years ago in September 2014. No, I was doing that in June. Skyrim and all that. June, July 2014. It's just that in 2014, I remember I used to make videos, and because I made so many videos, I used to basically stop recording once the episode ended, and then start recording again to start a new episode, and then stop recording, and then until it became a point where I made about 10 videos every week. But I was, you know what I mean, I was in like a backlog, so I was uploading. And I do remember stressing in class in year 8 in RE around October time. I was thinking, oh god, I'm uploading videos from the end of September, and it was like the middle of October, and I thought, I'm gonna have to make my Halloween videos now. So when I'm uploading the stuff I'm making now at the end of October, you know what I mean? So I was that delayed in terms of making videos and then it coming out on YouTube. So that's why I never really streamed. Or that's what encouraged me to stream, kind of like the enjoyment of, oh yeah, I recorded this last night, you're seeing it tomorrow morning. You've seen it tomorrow morning. Yeah. Well, you was not. Well, you wasn't. Sorry. Hear that. So yeah, but yeah, I kind of recorded like that in 2014, so made a bunch of videos. It's not that I didn't upload them, but I was making videos so often, it was like, right, okay, let's upload my video from yesterday, while making videos to upload today. Sorry, to upload, I don't know, tomorrow. You know what I mean? So I was always making videos. Videos were being made more than uploads, so it kind of became a thing where it was like, I don't know, September. I was uploading stuff from August. And around October time 2014, I changed it. I was like, I'm just going to stop making videos for a week, and that solved it. And yeah, because I thought, oh, Halloween, I'm going to have to end up creating my Halloween videos now if I'm going to end up to keep... and yeah, but for some reason that was a really big issue for me back then. I seem to remember stressing a lot about it. Now it's never like that, is it? It's just a long video instead of creating loads and having to upload loads. I just record loads, so I only have to upload one. So it's quality, not quantity, but kind of in a weird format. So the video's one, but recording. Because most YouTubers do that in terms of a Let's Play. They kind of record the whole game in one day. They do that. Markiplier, PewDiePie, they play the whole game within the space of 1 or 2 days. Make a loads of videos on it, and then they don't really stop recording, they just keep recording, but we kind of split it up during the edit. So we have about 10 hours of gameplay. We just split each episode up into half an hour of that 10 hours of gameplay recorded, and that's how we do it. But me, I know, tomorrow is Survival Island. On Friday is Terraria? Don't even know. So it's kind of like a chain of kind of different videos, different games getting uploaded in different times. So no matter when you're seeing this, if you've just clicked on this video now as I'm streaming, well, it's live. I'm completely different to how I was in 2014. Everything was delayed and took its time in 2014. Now it's like you're seeing this now, so you couldn't get any more into now than now, if you know what I mean, into this hypothesis of being in the same time. This video, if you missed a stream, it's alright. You upload it on YouTube in about 17 hours, so you're watching a video that was only made less than 24 hours ago. So no one's missing nothing. no one's missing anything in terms of gameplay, and I think that's a good thing. So people aren't missing out on things and thinking, oh, when will that come out? But in terms of special videos like Survival Land, yeah, it takes its time. It takes its time. More like I take my time. That's a good thing, isn't it? Like the Heathrow stuff, I was expecting it to come out on Monday, and it went on Sunday. You know what I mean? 4K, 1 hour and 40 minutes. You know what I mean? What am I thinking? Is the lava draining? I don't know, you know. I don't know, you know. I think that's alright, so say my name! Say my name! Oh my god, Davey Main. Davey Main! Who's Davey Main? Don't know. I know someone called Damon Lay. Oh, he's alright. Bloody Monkey was... Yeah, he used to go to my secondary school. My secondary school, the one I'm still in. You know those kids that are just troubled so much, they're just screwed in terms of having a future. And he was really into football, but he was just horrible. Like, you used to look at him and he used to say, "What are you looking at, lad? What are you looking at?" And then he would start. Once I had to close the window in maths, and he was doing it. Well, Mr. Panther told me to do it, so I got up. And both of me and him were closing this window, and he was like, "Oh my god, I'm doing it." And he was getting all aggressive. I just thought, well, you're one of these people that are just will be in prison in about 2 years. I had a dream once, about 12 months ago, that he was throwing bricks at me. Like, these people, you move them to the back of your mind. You do as soon as you know who they are, what they're like. Some people, And most people, I think, with common sense, smart people can kind of notice these people from a mile away, like what they're like. You know, you don't really. If you notice someone's kind of not very nice and a bit, what do you call it? I wouldn't say sketchy, but a bit dodgy in terms of how they are and the person they are. I know they say don't judge a book by its colour, but by its cover. Oh, I'm gonna get taken up on that. Yeah, in terms of people's appearances and outward appearances, sometimes you just need to look at them. So it says it all, if you know what I mean, the body language and stuff like that. But no, as soon as you kind of definitely know who they are, that second clearance of, oh yeah, I've had to, yeah, again, sixth form, prefecting and all that. I've had to come into contact with so many people, and I've thought, I bet you're not going to be an easy person to deal with in terms of, oh, you know, the prefecting duties. And yes, they haven't been an easy person to deal with. They've been a flipping nightmare, some of the year 9s. And you know, you notice them from a mile away. As the year 11 girls were just like, oh yeah, notice them from a mile away. Yeah, they were. I think they were happy with me because I did what they wanted me to do. It wasn't a case of them being nice. I think it was just a thing where if I said no, you can't go through, I think I would have got a mouthful. But I avoided that by saying, alright, year 11 girls, you can go through, because I think I wanted a bit of attention that day. No, I think they're alright, I don't know, but some of them are still in sixth form, and again, you notice these people from a mile away, and in terms of Damon Lay, oh, blooming hell. Yeah, you put these sort of people at the back of your mind. And, you know what I mean? It's just like, as soon as you know what they're like, it's just like, well, you don't matter to me because I'll never have to really speak to you again because I don't want to speak to you again. It's like when you eat a new flavour of, I don't know, crisps or something, or Lucozade. You think, oh, you don't pick it up again, drink it or eat it. But yeah, it's kind of like that with people. You kind of take people as you find them, and yeah. But no, why I woke up one night of him throwing bricks at me, I have not a clue. You see, people do that though, apparently when they get older. Not at my age, they start to redream what they used to do. So, in terms of him throwing bricks at me, no. Was he in your same year? Was he in your same year? What, is this a joke? In terms of grammar, was he in your same year? We gaming. You might not use double negatives, but that is completely out of order. Was he in your same year? Was he in the same year as me, you mean? Yes, he was. And, yeah, just say a bit of a joke, really, not really. Yeah, it's that big group of naughties that are just always there, always loud, amplified. But the thing is, we do say, if you're a year 7 watching this, I know our time, and you know, kids, and you know, bullying in terms of that. In terms of the loudest kids in the class, and you think, oh, why am I so quiet? Well, the thing is, you don't have to always be speaking in class and talking and always be, you know what I mean? Because the real factor is, the kids that are quiet and get challenged are normally the ones that get their head down and are probably the most academic, and yeah, I just can't speak. But no, one phrase I would say is the kids that are always, you know, talking and loud and always getting attention. The actual fact of that is they don't get attention normally from their parents. So they go to school to kind of... that is true, they don't get enough attention at home, so they try and get attention at school by being loud and chatting with their mates. And I don't know why the teachers don't. Probably because they feel the same way as I do. But yeah, if you feel you're too quiet in class, well, no, it's not true, because the ones that are loud, I'm not talking about the ones that just talk because, oh yeah, they talk, and you might not, you know, some people might have friends and they talk and get a bit excited, but in terms of kids, you know, being really loud and kind of a bit, you know, boisterous normally, girls being girls, yeah, normally the squeakiest are the greasiest, if you know what I mean. So, in terms of them not really getting much attention anyway, they try and get that at home. Yeah, that's the truth of it, really. I'm not saying, oh yeah, I know this because, but no, I've kind of experienced quite a lot of school, and you kind of pick it up. And year 7, it's not really a thing where, you know, in year 7 you're thinking more of you and kind of getting comfortable with a new kind of building, new kids, new teachers. It's all quite big and scary. It's gone from you being a big fish in a small tank to being a small fish in a bigger tank. And yeah, when I was in year 7 it felt like that. But now it feels like I'm a big fish in a small tank. But when I go to college, well, the thing is about college, when you grow up and have mannerism, I don't think you really think like that. It's more like my needs. But yeah, college for me, it'll probably just be medium fish in a medium kind of tank. Because I think college is more of a thing where I go due to my needs, so it's more of a relaxation kind of place instead of, oh, I have to be here, I have to attend, and kind of feels like, oh, all big and scary. No, I don't really get that impression of college at all, because I'd think if I had to go to college I'd be studying things that I would enjoy, so it wouldn't feel intimidating, and that quote method of thinking wouldn't really be very useful. Great advice, yeah. I'm just trying to unleash it on, reflect it. Yeah, and another one, I know this is kind of a season of kids kind of getting bullied, and I actually saw a kid today crying his eyes out. I don't know why. Not a clue. But crying his eyes out, well, the teacher dealt with it. And yeah. But, yeah, any advice in terms of bullying? Make sure you really give them a hard time if no, I'm joking. Kick them, beat them. Michael Jackson style. Deep throat. Yeah, no. Yeah, in terms of kids bullying kids and stuff like that, what I've noticed is it's more of like a mirroring kind of a reflectance of their grief and kind of sad feelings onto others who appear to them as more of a happy person, if you know what I mean. So kids are quite, ruthless in terms of, I can say this because I know, I can say, or they just have no idea on how to speak to other people because of their parents. So it's all down to the parents, my granddad said. Always down to the parents. But he would be proud of me sharing this knowledge. And yeah. But now in terms of kids bullying other kids, that might not be as confident as them. Or in any scenario of kids bullying other kids, it's normally down to a matter of, well, 3 things normally. You've either really pissed them off, which is kind of your own fault. 2, you've done something to them for them to have interfered with bullying. And 2 is they're just attention seekers and they just try and get anything out of anyone. So they try and speak to people and try and take the piss to get attention. Attention seekers. Or either they're somewhat jealous, which for me was normally the case because I used to go around school kind of jolly, and there was a kid in my year called, I don't know, For all the others, I can kind of forgive. And I didn't have many issues. I had a kid called Brandon Olden. I had a kid. He died. Yeah. Just gave birth to him and he died straight away. No, I'm joking. But yeah, Brandon Olden, he was just a bit of a muppet. I can forgive him because he was quite funny. But in terms of Damon Lay, I didn't have any issues with him. To be honest, I think you're all in it together. And yeah, but there was some. It's not even little ones, isn't it? Little man syndrome, we call it. There's this one called Callum Ormond. Oh, I'll never forgive him, though. I'll never forgive him. And he used to go around year 7 times. He used to go around and call me a mong. September, year 7. You know, the fragilest point you could be at in your school life. It is. But you're kind of like built from the grounds up, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like a working point. Like you start here. Stuff like that. It's kind of like I don't know, how can I explain it? The structure of a big building. School. Like you start off quite weak. I know it's a really bad way of. I know. I don't know. How can I like something being born, if you know what I mean. So kind of like the what do you call it? The embryo of a. I don't know, the kind of like the cell. Or something that's ripe, or not, like a fruit or something. I'm a fruit. Hello. Like it kind of starts off kind of like growing tomatoes. Yeah, think of year 7, your school life as like a seed, or like a tomato plant. It kind of starts off kind of frail, small, not quite ready yet, kind of in a not a weak stage of its life, but kind of the start, you know, year 7, but year 8 starts to become a little bit more pronounced in terms of personality and what sort of, I don't know, what sort of entity it will be in terms of, I don't know, size and personality. Tomatoes are personalities. Smarterality. But yeah, by year 9, you know, like more ripe and stuff like that. Kind of taking shape and stuff like that in terms of personality. Yeah, I mean, kind of like a fruit kind of starting, growing and stuff like that. And yeah, but year 7, yeah. It's Callum Ormond. He used to go to me and say, right, you haven't got your tank top, you've got your tie inside out. And he used to take it all up on me. And he was smaller than me. I used to go around the school quite jolly. I've always been like that, to be honest. Still do. And yeah, he used to have a go at me. He used to call me a mong, because I had to have a dyslexia. I had to have a teacher next to me, helping me. But also, I know he just used to call me a mong. He was horrible. He used to hang around with all the scallies. Basically the same people as he was. But taller. But they never bothered me. They just used to call me Sam Lad, because they didn't have little man syndrome. But he was obviously at a stage in his life where well, by year 8 he kind of was still having a go at me and all that, and it kind of came to my kind of like my attention, you know, kind of like 2014, 2015 times, that he's always having a go at me. He's never having a go at anyone else, because everyone else seems down in the classroom and I'm always smiling. So it's a form of kind of like jealousy that I'm always happy, or either, you know, kind of like self-reflectance and kind of like reflecting. He wants to make, because a lot of the kids do that, they try and reflect how they feel onto other kids, so they're mirroring. It's called self-mirroring. They mirror their feelings onto other people to make them, just because they don't feel good about themselves, they have to make other people feel just as bad as them. And for them, yeah, it's a point if they feel good about it because they brought someone else down, joined the club. Well, all you can do with those sort of people is just look at them and just kind of just think, see them how they are, and just think, well, not to the point where you feel sorry for them, but just I wouldn't want to be you. In terms of, imagine if you had to go around your whole life feeling jealous of someone because they're more happier than you. Like, that's not that's your problem. That shouldn't be their problem. You know what I mean? If anything, it's their problem that they're too happy. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be your problem. But they're too happy because they're too happy. That's their own problem. That's why I always kind of go around that line of deal with it yourself. And that's not a very helpful scenario in terms of depression and all that, which you can't help you with. But in terms of school life and kids and bullying, kind of experienced a bit. I think once you've experienced it yourself, you can kind of reflect your own experience onto others about it, stuff like that, but not mirroring your feelings about it, because that's bullying. You could be a psychologist. Okay. I don't know, they think so. I've got more important things to be talking about than this, but yeah. Like school. But yeah, they do, they try. Imagine you waking up every morning and just feeling upset that someone else is happy. You know, that's your problem, that you don't feel happy about yourself. It shouldn't be someone else's problem. You know what I mean? So yeah, you wouldn't want to be that person, would you? So in a way, for you, try and recalibrate what they're doing to you and think, well, if anything, I would want to be you more if you'd not said what you said to me. So if anything, I'm kind of disappointed in you. I'm not really disappointed in me for you having a go at me. I'm more hurt that you have to feel you have to have a go at me. I feel sorry for you. I'm not upset because I'm upset. I'm upset for you. I'm upset that you have to feel. You have to walk around every day with all that weight on your shoulders and take it out on other people. I almost feel not sorry for you, but I no. Do you need a? You know, you need like a teddy bear and a violin, just to, you know what I mean? That's the only way I can kind of explain how I felt in the end about these sort of people that bully other kids. It's just like, you look at it and I saw it a little bit in class and stuff like that, and you know, around year 11. And it's just kind of like pity. It's kind of like, for them, it's kind of like weird because you know exactly how that feels in terms of kids having a go at you and bullying you about your appearance, but very, very often it's due to it's not a problem with you that they're happy with. They're just using you as a punch bag. You know what I mean? They're unhappy with you because they're unhappy with themselves. I know it's a weird way of going about things and getting your head around, and you probably just think, oh no, it's definitely me, but trust me, very often the case, they just look at you and just feel, I don't know, ashamed because they're not you. So if anything, that should be a point to you, not a point to them, for them to get one out of you, if you know what I mean. So try and recalibrate and think, well, if you'd not have had a go at me this morning in form time, I would have appreciated you more. So if anything, you've let yourself down. I haven't let myself down in terms of... And also, if I'd not... I've been on this planet for, I don't know, if you're a year 7. I've been on this planet for about 11 years. And I've just found out now that you don't like me. If I'd known that 11 years ago when I was born, it's taken me 11 years now. If I'd not known that 11 years ago, it's taken me 11 years for me to find out that you don't like me. It's taken me 11 years for my whole existence I've been, I know, on the planet for 11 years. It's taken me 11 years for me to find out you don't like me. So why should this bother me in the foreseeable future of you knowing me? If you know what I mean, if it's taken me about 11 years for me to work out that you, Callum Ormond, don't like me. If I'd known that when I was born, well, yeah, I would have had a problem with it. But since it's taken me that long to, you know, tell me of it when I was born, because it's taken me about 11 years for me to guess that you, a random person, I don't know, about 12 months ago in year 6, I never knew you existed. You never knew I existed. So why does it matter 11 years, for me being on this planet for 11 years, to figure out you don't like me? Why should it matter in the long run? You know what I mean? So kind of take it on that kind of note. That's how I think about it. And that's how I feel about it. And that's how I deal about it. And that's what I say about it. So, there you go. Yeah, I kind of think of it as a time kind of thing. But also, I think another great thing is in terms of, you know, being in year 9 and kind of waiting, you know, a little bit longer in school, is the lessons you do, we start to kind of go, you know, you'll need to know I like art. I won't see that sort of person in art. I'm going to get more of arty people who are more, or any subject, music, DT, you're going to get more people that like the stuff you like, so kind of best interests at heart. You don't have to deal with kids that are just in there for the sake of it, you know what I mean, because like that. Good advice, yeah. It's a good advice, fully with it. Yeah, I don't know. That's my advice. If I'd ever had to say to anyone, listen, this is bullying, this is how kids work, I've seen it. This is what you should think. Yeah, I think the time one in terms of, oh yeah, I've been on the planet for 11 years. It's taken me 11 years. I think that's really effective in terms of kind of like not a psychological point of view, but kind of like in terms of kind of like just understanding time and how long it's taken for you to figure out they didn't like you. You know what I mean? Why should it matter? I know it's annoying and they bully you, but oh my god, I actually think I'm speaking to someone. But yeah, we won't go on for much longer. And yeah, but one thing you can't do is let them take control. I think that's the last thing, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be strong, and you can't, because once you start appearing down and all that, I think that's when they, I don't know, really they get a lot out of it, which is obviously, it's brought you down. They get a lot out of it because they feel, oh yeah, I'm happy because another person feels sad because I feel sad. I know it's a weird way how it works, but trust me, that's the reality. We wouldn't just pick on you for the sake of it. We pick on you because how you look, in a good way. But in terms of if you're a little bit funny looking, well, you can't do much about that, can you? You've got a funny nose or a wonky eye, you know. It's just like, oh well. Everyone's beautiful in any way, they say, except for me. Got alright, fat nose. Oh, got alright, fat nose. Pick me nose like some sort of refugee on the boat. Yeah, a little dinghy at school. Hello, a little winky. Oh no. Just understood the time thing. That's really effective. Thanks. It's alright, Apple Gaming. What about the... Oh, I've been on the planet for like, yeah. Yeah, I came up with that. I thought just one day, this whole thing with this person not liking me, and I think it was a YouTube thing actually. I think someone was upset with me on YouTube, and I just thought, you know, this isn't helpful because this person doesn't know anything about me. I don't know anything about them really, so why should I care about what they think about me? but also in terms of them being a person and not liking me. They just don't like me now. They could like me again. Oh, very unlikely. Because very often idiots, to them, who are always right, so they're never going to change their opinion on you or pretend they like you again. You know what I mean? It's only when I think the thing is, human beings are very observant and well coded in terms of acknowledging the same kind of, oh yeah, you're like me, I'm going to hang around with you, and oh yeah, you share the same characteristics as I do. I feel down, upset, so I'm going to hang around with you because you feel like that. You know what I mean? Just easier if I know you or not. So it's kind of like that sort of thing. Yeah, I know it. I might be looking up in the skies at my planes, but I know the ins and outs of, or do I? Know the ins and outs of how all this, because once you've dealt with it yourself, you know, it's like a one kind of life lesson kind of thing. Like it's like finding somewhere. Like for example, the RVP at Manchester Airport. You only have to do it once. You only have to find it once. Or getting a GCSE grade. You only have to put the revision, the hard work in once, and then you've got it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's kind of like, yeah. You only find these things out once in life. You don't find them out again. That's called deja vu. Do you get bullied in sixth form? No. I mean, it could happen, but if it did, I think it'd be more of a case of me just saying, listen, I can't believe I'm saying this, but can you grow up? Honestly, I think I would be in dire straits if someone had to go at me in sixth form, because if anything, it would be embarrassing as well. It wouldn't be embarrassing for me. In fact, no, it would be embarrassing for me, but not as me, you know, being embarrassed that, oh, another sixth formers had to go at me. It'd be embarrassing for me because it's embarrassing for them. If you know what I mean? Sorry about that, tablet. I also need to go because I'm low on gigabytes. Yeah, I'll go on for another 3 minutes. Yeah. Oh, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, sorry, cut. Yeah, sorry, live. Oh my god, forgotten. Oh, I forgot what I was literally saying. That's how, you know what I mean? In this I am. Yeah, I'm on low gigabytes because Final Cut's rendering my Survival Line project. So, sorry about this video. Good advice, no real progression in terms of Doom. Bloody idiot. Yeah, I've got to go in a minute because gigabytes are low and all that. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, you only have to learn it. What? Yeah, sixth formers having to go at me. Yeah, it would be embarrassing for me because, you know what I mean. I have to tell them. It's not me being embarrassed because they're having to go at me. It's me being embarrassed because I'm having to tell them, like their bloody parents, to stop having to go at me. If you know what I mean. It's embarrassing for me because I'm having to tell them. But no. In terms of it's more of a last one's kind of remaining kind of thing. In terms of sixth form, and we kind of all respect each other. But no, I don't think bullying happens. It's like college, you know. Kind of get to that age where it's kind of more set out and kind of like more adult. And yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be doing, well, I've already done it. Survival Line tomorrow. It'll be out tomorrow. Excuse me. Blooming hell. You know these bloody, not Arachnotrons. Look, he's down. Right, okay, second one. Do you reckon we can do this? I can't do this. I can't do it. Sammy Poos has pooed it. Oh my god. Hang on, let me just see if I can do this just before the end of the video. Oh my god, he's done a poo. He's done a poo. Hang on, I'll just switch ice. Come on, come on, come on. What happened then? Yeah, this isn't going to go very well, is it? Come on, I can do it. I can do it, sir. Yes, 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 yes. See if we can do this, guys. Oh, I might be able to. Hang on, something itch my nose. Like a refugee. That's what I'm struggling at, the bleeding. Pain elemental, that's it, sorry. Get here, son. Right, what am I doing now? Oh, this is horrible. Tell you what. Yes, yes, yes. Some people just nervous like the back of it. I'm just trying to concentrate, so I'm just trying to be a bit more quiet. Yeah, this is a hard level. Just gonna get him to have done this. Sweating Gaming, who's that? Does that have done it? Right at the end of the video. Get in. How am I getting it? Alright. Yeah, it was one of those bloody things. Hang on, guys. Oh, yeah. What's for this October? I don't know. Don't know. Just trying to be a bit quiet as well. Oh, yeah. There we go. To the end of the area. The video. Is it now? Yeah, done. Hope so. Ah, everything's that. Right, we'll do this in the next video. I've completed the main bit. Oh my god. Yeah. See you in the next video. Next Doom Eternal video should be on Saturday. See you later. Yeah. When will the next school stream be? I'm not sure. Maybe Friday. Well, I don't really want to make 3 videos on Friday. Oh my god, look at me. Yeah, that's me. Suit. Spicy Demon Disco. I know, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. I'm allowed to have a break now, so and all that good stuff. So yeah, see you later. Hope you enjoyed. Trying to keep my voice down because I think people are going to bed and all some tablets. 11 gigabytes. See you later. Hope you enjoyed. A little shorter, but oh well. The video will get out quicker. Yeah. Bit of advice there. September advice. Yeah. See you later. Bye.